Many developers are turning to agents to write HTML email. Now, if that's you, we've got a checker for you to make sure that that email is actually compatible, and that's what I want to show you now. So let's say you've got this article that you want to turn into an email. Now, you shouldn't have to redo all this yourself. In fact, you don't have to, because we actually make this really easy for you. You can come inside here and just use the AI editor and say like, I don't know, write an email with this post. And it will take this, grab all your content, grab the styling, the copy, and create an email for you. But let's say you're not doing that and you're doing maybe what is now the traditional approach, which is to use Claude or some other agent to spin up an email. So I've done that. I've downloaded it here as HTML, and then maybe I want to come and I want to use the recent CLI to actually create this broadcast. So I can do this. We can use the HTML file, pass it directly in. It will ask me a few questions like where I want to send this from. So I'll add these, and then let's say something like a new product, and it will spin all this stuff up. Add a segment, let me add a topic if I want to. So this would probably be a marketing email, and it creates it for me. Now that's great, and it all looks like it'll work just fine. In fact, if I were to inspect it inside of a web browser, it looks like it's working perfectly. What happens when I actually look at it in the editor though? In fact, if I inspect this, it even looks like it works okay. This is inside the editor, but because we uploaded it using the CLI, you'll see that it's in code mode right now. Now you'll see that we've got some indicators here that tell us something is not right. And you can see all of them. In fact, if you click inside here, what we're doing is using CanIUse under the hood to check all the HTML and the CSS to make sure it's compatible with most email clients. So here you can see I've got display flex or grid. That doesn't work inside of most email clients. We've got a CSS variable without a fallback. We've got modern color functions like OKLCH, and even a script tag as well that has some kind of console log directly in here. Now these will be stripped out by most email clients, and it's important to know that before you go to send it. So you can come in here and change all these items, and then come over here and change this to edit it visually, and then it converts it back to the editor style where you can come in here and copy, change as much as you want to. So that's the new process. Whenever you upload HTML, you actually get a checker that checks all the HTML and CSS to make sure it's compatible with most email clients. Now let's check to see what the AI editor did as well. So here's the one that was created by the AI inside of the recent broadcast editor. And you'll see that it's pulled in my logo. It's pulled in the images, a lot of the same kind of copy that we saw in the one that Claude generated, but we're confident that this actually looks right in email clients. You can even test it yourself by sending yourself a test email if you want to, but the idea is that you can trust this. Now there's one other place that you'll actually be adding HTML sometimes within emails. Let's say I come into this one right here and we want to add an HTML block. So we'll do HTML, and I want to add some kind of block inside of here. So here I'll paste in some HTML, and you'll notice it has display flex, and I actually get this warning in the HTML editor here as well. So whether you're starting from scratch with HTML or having small sections of HTML that you're pasting in, you can now be sure that your content will actually render as you expect. And as always, you can test it yourself. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Happy emailing.